Look, let me just start off by saying there is a bit of an elephant in the room. And it is a troubling situation. I'm serious, it is. I put out a statement about this last night. I meant what I said, and it's still how I feel. But that is not what we are here to talk about today. You know what we do here at Fall Fest? We talk about our ideas. We talk about our solutions. We talk about our conservative principles. And we promote our candidates right here in Wisconsin that are fighting for us, candidates like our Senator Ron Johnson. You know, what matters in elections is, are we giving people real choices? 7 people out of 10 people in America, 7 out of 10 people in America, they don't think this country's on the right track, do they? 7 out of 10 people, they think that their kids are going to be worse off in this country. We have never done that before in this country. We have never given the next generation a darker future. We have always stepped up and fixed the problems in front of us in our generation so that our children and our grandchildren can be better off. And you know what? You know what we're doing about it in the House? You know what we're doing about it as conservatives? We are offering people a better way. We are offering solutions. I tell you what, last January we got together, we said, we need to take an agenda to the country. We need to show men and women in America, those 7 out of 10 people, that's not just Republicans, that's not just independents, that's Democrats also. They need to have solutions, and we're offering them. Let me tell you a few things. Number 1, 6 plans. Go to better.gop. 6 things. We have got to get people out of welfare and back into the workforce. Our welfare system isn't working. Our welfare system tells people to stay out of work. We need to get people back into work so they can get on the ladder of life, so that they can reach their dreams. We're showing you exactly what welfare reform looks like. So you know what? Second thing, we are not safe. You know this. You see the terrorist attacks in this country. You see what's going on overseas. We have a president, President Obama, that is phoning it in on national security. We have a president that has been hollowing out our military. We are showing you exactly what it takes to rebuild our military, to secure our border, to go on offense against ISIS, and to keep America safe. This is important. I tell you what, and if you want to get jobs in this economy, get the federal government out of the business of micromanaging every little aspect of our lives, of our communities, of our society, of our small businesses. We are losing self-government in this country. We've got this new 4th branch of government. Unelected bureaucrats are writing our laws. Look at this. We got a case magnum made right over there in Racine. And you got this Waters of the USA regulation coming from the EPA. It is telling farmers how, where, when, and what they got to do if they want to farm. And these things don't go through Congress. So here's what we're saying. All of these rules and all of these regulations that come from these unelected bureaucracies that don't know our communities, that don't know our people, that don't know our businesses, all of that has got to go through Congress. Congress for a final vote approval amendment before it goes into effect. It's a simple principle. The principle is one of our founding principles. We govern ourselves as Americans. We believe in self-government. The laws that we live under in this country need to be written by us through our elected representatives, not by these unelected bureaucracies. And that is exactly what we're offering. That is exactly what we're running on. That is exactly what we're giving people. Let me tell you what. How many of you think Obamacare is working? I don't think he thinks Obamacare is working either. Obamacare is failing. Biggest health insurance company in the world, in the country, United, they pulled out. Aetna pulled out. This thing is in a death spiral. Premiums are going up double-digit every year. The deductibles are so high you might as well not even have health insurance. We are showing you, first time in 6 years, Republicans have an alternative. It's not just repeal, it's repeal and replace Obamacare with patient-centered health care so we can choose what we want for our families. More choice, more competition, lower prices. And I got to tell you, you are not going to fix this economy. You are not going to grow jobs. You are not going to get economic growth and job creation if you do not scrap this tax code and start over and reform the IRS and our tax code. You need to go to better.gop and see what we're talking about. You need to go to better.gop and see what our solutions are. You see, we need to go from being seen as just an opposition party to being a proposition party. And that's exactly what we're doing. We are showing you, our fellow citizens, that we as Republicans, that we as conservatives have answers and solutions to this country's big problems. And I just want to tell you something. We have got a responsibility for ourselves right here in Wisconsin. We've got a responsibility right here in Wisconsin. And our responsibility right here in Wisconsin is to make sure that we do not send Russ Feingold to the United States Senate to join the liberal progressives, giving us liberal judges. We have got to do everything for that man on your sign, Ron Johnson, to make sure that Ron Johnson is and stays and remains our United States Senator. This is something that's right here within our power. This is something that we as Wisconsinites need to do. So I just want to say to all of you for Fall Fest, thank you for coming out and supporting us. I see so many friends. I see so many people who've been out there working hard for us. Thank you so much for working for us. Thank you so much. And I want to ask Ron Johnson and Scott Walker to come out here. We got to remember, Ron Johnson is the man that we have to vote for. We as conservatives are offering solutions. This is exactly what we will do here in Wisconsin. We will deliver our 10 electoral votes.